Hi guys, it's Art, ForeignMRE.com, and today we have this awesome ration. This is a Russian 24-hour Army hunting and fishing ration. Now, it's not a military ration, it's a civilian ration, but the name Army is the brand name. This ration contains 3,314 calories. It weighs in at 3 pounds, 3 ounces. And as you can see by the emblem, it's our understanding that if a ration, whether it's military or civilian, has this emblem on it, it's got the highest grade food possible. So, what's neat about this case, it's got a carrying handle if you want to carry it. It opens really cool. So once you secure it, carry it with the handle and you're good. Okay, so I went ahead and heated everything up. Got the hot water for the tea, the coffee, and the borscht serving with meat. Let's go ahead and get the black tea started. Wow, I love the way the black tea smells. So we get that to steeping. A package of coffee. And it smells really good. Kind of like a Taster's Choice. And then we have the Serbian, borscht Serbian with meat. And I think I've had this before. Yes, I have. Smells really good. Bring this over here. And we'll get that mixing up. And check out the fork we don't use. But check out this cool spoon. Should we use this? Nah. Crap. Maybe we need to. I don't see the ForeignMRE.com spork. Oh no. Now I'm panicking. Ooh, I was panicking. Couldn't find the spork. I wasn't prepared, I guess. So anyway, and it comes with 3 packs of sugar. Not gonna use it. We've got the sweetened condensed milk. I'm gonna try it. And as always, I'm using the world's smallest knife that Nina gave me. So, got a little razor blade on the end, always sharp. The link is in the description. It's in our kit store if you want to purchase it. It's cheap, but it's really good. So in the coffee, look at that. And we'll put some in the tea. And might save just a little bit, maybe for the crackers. Let's give everything a stir. And I made a mess, but it was off camera, so if you don't see the mess, does it really count as a mess? Nah, I don't think so. And we'll give the borscht serving with meat. Look at that. It called for 250 grams of water. We'll let that do its thing. Okay, then we have the beef jerky, dried beef, whatever you want to call it. The ration calls it dried beef. And it looks pretty good. Not a whole lot of smell to it. You know, typically our beef jerky has the smoke flavor, the Worcestershire. Not getting a lot of smell from that. And then we've got the crackers. Now remember, I've got 1 package of the crackers. It came with 3 packs of crackers. But I don't think we're gonna need all 3 of them. Okay, let's get into this real quick. Comes with a bandage. It's a 4 by 10 centimeters, which looks like it's probably a 2 by 3. Want to make sure I don't rip the Band-Aid. And remember, this is a civilian ration, a hunting and fishing ration. So here you go. It's looks like it's only maybe 1 inch by 3 inch, and looks like you just peel the paper off, and it's a stick and go. Huh? Look at that. So I guess if you had a pretty deep cut, you could probably use this as a suture. So let's see how it sticks. Yeah, I think if I didn't have so much hair, it might be all right. Okay, so we'll leave that on and see how that does. So first thing we have is beef stew. Let me move some of this other stuff out of the way while we give this a try. See if we can open this without making a mess. And of course, there's no way that I'm going to be able to open that without making a mess. And everybody knows that, because I could hear people saying, Art, you're going to make a mess. So, still probably going to make a mess. Wow, I can smell that beef stew. It's probably only going to be stewed beef, but you never know. See if we can get that open. Oh, look at that. Big chunk of meat. Hardly any fat. And look how tender that is. I just used the end of the spoon to cut a piece off. Man, this is perfect. It tastes like not a lot of salt, but it's salty. It's got quite a bit of oil in it. Very tender. Don't even have to chew it up. Just really good. Tastes like there's some onion. Set this over to the side here. Tastes like there's some onion, some garlic. Of course, probably could use some pepper. And then here we have and this doesn't appear to be so liquidy, so I probably won't make a mess. Chicken and rice. Oh yeah, look at that. Whew, smells good. Smells like there's some tomatoes in there. So let's give it a try. Looks like, flip that over. It says chicken and rice, but to me, that kind of looks like beef. But whatever it is, let's see how it tastes. Definitely good. Let's try a little pepper on there. Look at that. And usually I just dump it all out, bloop. Another taste. Definitely good. And then the last thing we have in our mains is the kasha. See if we can get that open without making a mess. Whoa, can you see that? And look at that. Oh, absolutely perfect. Wow, there's a lot of salt in this package. I wasn't expecting that much. Now, definitely need some pepper. And I've got some salt that I'm gonna put on. And I don't wanna put too much salt on. You know what, let me taste this first, make sure it's really salt. Of course it is. So, putting it on this way, because everybody knows I'm gonna ruin it. All the salt would just go into one place. Okay, and I'm making a mess. I thought I was gonna get through a video where I didn't make a mess. A lot better with the salt and pepper. Oh yeah, Definitely good. And then this is a can of corn. Let's see how that tastes. Whoa, look at that. Whole kernel corn, very large in size. Look how big that is. This corn has some butter added to it. It's perfectly salted, just absolutely perfect. Fresh tasting. It doesn't taste like canned at all. And as you can see, big kernels, very crunchy. Let's try our black tea in the ForeignMRE.com mug. The sweetened condensed milk sweetens it up really, really nice. So let's try the beef jerky. So the beef jerky doesn't have a whole lot of flavor. It's got some salt, and that's about it. There's no, doesn't compare to the United States jerky that we're used to. It's dried beef with a little bit of salt. And look how thick this borscht Serbian with meat is. Look at that. So, let's give this a try. Tastes like, definitely has some peas in it, some carrots. It's thick, a lot of tomatoes. Didn't really taste any meat, although the package said it has meat. Maybe this piece of meat, let's give it a try. You know, I don't know if there's any meat in there, but it's certainly good. It's got a strong tomato taste. And here we have, as you can see, we've got the buttery liver pate. And everybody knows I'm not a fan, but I'm a good sport and I'm gonna try it. It's got a lot of butter on it. This liver pate, the last ration I did, the liver pate was probably the best that I've tried. Now this liver pate, this is good. I'm probably gonna eat most of that. I don't know if it's because it's got the butter to it or not, but it's very good. And it's got a little bit of a liver flavor to it. But wow, it's still good. And the coffee, it's got, even with the condensed milk in it, the coffee's still strong. I think I might have put a little too much water, but it's still very good. And when you smell it, it's got a very strong smell of aroma of the coffee. So it's perfect. So there's some other things that came with this ration. You know, it's got the monogrammed napkins. Very high dollar ration when you get monogrammed napkins, right? And then it's got it still has the Epsom stove. Still has 3 packages of sugar. Still has 3 toothpicks. Got the 6 wet naps. Still has another thing of tea. Another thing of sugar. 2 more packs of crackers. The gum here. 10 pieces of gum. I'm not gonna chew the gum. I'm not a big gum chewer, but everybody knows what the gum is. 6 waterproof matches, and then it's got the big green trash bag. Wrapping everything up, I would give the stewed beef perfect 10. It's just always good. The meat's always tender, always a good flavor. And then the chicken and rice, I'm pretty sure it's chicken. The label says it's chicken, but there's a lot of meat in there, and I give it a 10. Kasha, I added the salt and pepper to it. It was about an 8 before, and the salt and pepper put it up to a 10 easily. The corn, I was really surprised with this corn. I'm gonna eat every bit of that corn. It's good, it's fresh, it's crispy, and it's large kernels of corn, and it's got a strong buttery flavor to it. So a 10. Now the beef jerky, You know, it's not what we're used to here in the United States, but it's still good. I still give this a 10, and it's not hard to chew like you get in some of the Canadian IMPs. Now, the borscht serving with meat. Give this about a 9.5. It's good, and let's try it with a cracker. I didn't do that earlier. Okay, I'm gonna take some of these crackers afterwards, and I'm gonna crumble it up. That cracker, what made it a 10. So, got the coffee. Coffee's always good. Give it a 10. The black tea, the Russian black tea is always good. I give it a 10. Now, the buttery liver pate. And everybody knows I just don't like liver pate. And as you can see, the butter's on the top. A lot of butter. I'm gonna give that an 8. And I'm gonna eat most of that. Okay guys, that's gonna be it for the Russian 24-hour Army hunting and fishing ration. And as always, you can get your fresh discounted ration. You can even get this ration at ForeignMRE.com. And one last thing, the bandage. It stayed on the whole time. So I give the Band-Aid a 10. Okay guys, thanks for watching.